Interesting fact about Scotland. I went for a nice run this morning, 3-miler, just around, tooling around town. Only other runners will say good morning or hello or a wave. Every other person just goes fuck off. I didn't know that. Today's the first day of the festival. I'm giving my talk on raising healthy and happy kids. Spent last night editing the first of the videos and just making some changes on my talks. Thank you very much. There's so many people here. This is insane. I thought this was literally going to be like 2 guys in a kilt. Look at these. I'm not talking until the afternoon, so I did a round, bought a pair of shoes, and am back outside looking for a cup of coffee and getting some fresh air. Gotta hand it to the organizers. Man, that is a sold out event. Not today. TGI Fridays, Castle on a Hill. Sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to point out that I was editing this video that you're watching right now and falling asleep at the computer. It's been a really long day until I remembered at the Veg Fest today, I bought some frickin' baklava. So I'm eating the baklava. The only reason I'm eating the baklava is so that I can, you know, finish the video. Otherwise, it's not something I would ever do. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm taking one for the team to get this frickin' video done. All right? You're welcome. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Talk went well. Only about 3 people in the crowd knew that I was intending to do a talk on children. So I called an audible, switched it up, did my talk that I'm doing tomorrow, today, and I'll still do the same one tomorrow. Are you confused? Is that confusing? Sorry. Anyway, I'm doing the same talk both days. Some really good questions after my talk today. One of them I wanted to share with you. I think it'll be relevant to most people watching my channel. So the question was this. All girls, the risk out to school, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, from my experience, I would say yes. I can't advise, you know, personally, because I don't really know you, but I think for sure that's a good move. And he's like, well, thank you. Just went to the market, bought this and that. I'm eating that before I go to dinner. That's a little tip I give to clients sometimes. If you're, you know, not gonna eat necessarily the healthiest thing, grab some stuff, eat it on the way. Got some good stuff in the body. I'm not gonna eat horribly tonight, but I don't know what's out there. Long day. These stairs seem 42 times harder than they would be otherwise. I truly believe a necessary part to living a good life, especially a fulfilling life, a life with meaning, is getting perspective, is taking time whenever you can to step outside your norm so that you can just have a second to look at the life you're already living for 2 reasons. One, to see where there might be things that you might want to change. But more importantly, 2, to be more aware of the things that are working. Getting outside of your normal life and your routine is always a good thing whenever you can. You don't need to go to Edinburgh, Scotland, although I would make the case that it's the best thing to do when you want to get perspective, just go to Edinburgh, Scotland. But it's doing something different, changing something up even in the smallest of ways. I advised a recent client to just have one adventure per week. Just even if it's 15 minutes, going to a store you've never been into, drive on a street you've never driven on. These are the things that shake up a life that can be super routine oriented. The way the world is organized means that it's easy for us to get into routines and daily things that have virtually no change at all. And any time you can take to just step outside that is going to be totally helpful in the long run. I am going to do a little editing and I'm going to go to bed.